There's a high-stakes race that we are watching closely, and it's for the governor of New Jersey. Voters say their top issue is cost of living. Both candidates pitching different visions, and Jamel Hawley is a former New Jersey assemblyman, now turned advisor to Ciattarelli for governor campaign. So I want to get your story, but let me just put this up on the board for everyone to see. The top issues are taxes and inflation by a long shot. Economy and housing are thrown in there, but those are the big issues. This race is always interesting to me. I have a place in New Jersey as well, and I don't vote there, but I'm trying to see what's going on because there are a lot of Mikey Sherrill signs, even in Ocean County. I don't see a lot of Ciattarelli signs, but you're going to tell us that the race is getting closer, just so that everyone sees. This is the Fox News poll from this week showing him just about 8 points down. So when it comes to the issues, look at here. They think that costs and voters, 54 to 38%, that she's in the lead there, but on taxes, he's in the lead. So who wins out over that?
Hey, Dana, good morning. Thank you for having me. I mean, at this point, 4 years ago, Jack Ciattarelli was down about 15 points at this time. I mean, he's polling within an average of 6, 7, 8, and some polls even, at a dead heat. I think that Jack Ciattarelli is right on the issues. I think that he's talking directly to the New Jerseyans on these issues. And in fact, he's actually gone over to other areas that Republicans tend to not, step into: urban communities, minority communities, urban cities. And I think that, within the next several weeks, I think those numbers are going to change swiftly. And I think that we're going to have a Jack Ciattarelli victory come November 4th.
I want you to listen to some New Jersey voters on this affordability issue.
I just think it's critically important now, because we founded it based on small mom and pop businesses, that they're getting crushed in today's environment due to overtaxation, overregulation, utility bills exploding. We need, I'm mad as hell and I don't want to take it anymore. And I know that's the feeling of a lot of small mom and pops today.
$200 more. I know my electric bill. I was shocked.
Just shocking. I mean, it's just outrageous.
And I want to hone in on the electric bill cost for people, because they might not have realized there were changes that this current governor, Phil Murphy, Democrat, made that have led to this, along with the state legislature. How bad is that for people of New Jersey? And how likely is it, unlikely is it to get better if there isn't change?
It's terrible. I don't think they fix it within the next 4 weeks. I mean, it was one of these sticking points that just came out of nowhere right before the summer, Dana. And I think that Jack Ciattarelli has consistently been on top of this issue in terms of our electricity bills. Because for me, I mean, it's averaging now $600 a month now. And that was not anticipated in a lot of areas, urban communities, and just seniors alone, who just can't afford to pay for that. This is a very painful situation going on right here in New Jersey. Jack Ciattarelli has been right on this issue from day one about Phil Murphy's tax policy and utility policy. And I think that is resonating very deeply with the American people as well as New Jerseyans.
And
here.
Other Democrats who are backing Ciattarelli as well?
Yeah, I'm a Democrat. I'm a former mayor, and unfortunately, in that town next door to you, there are several Democrats who have come out and support Jack Ciattarelli that he did not have 4 years ago, and there's more coming on board within the next several days. There is a very good momentum headed towards Jack Ciattarelli's campaign, and I think he pulls this through the middle on November 4th, Dana.
All right. Tell everybody about your hat.
Make America kind again.
All right. You can come back anytime, Jamel. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dana.
Great to have you.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.